Hey everybody, this is Lee from Officially Ill again. Just a really quick video today on an important aspect of audio production. It's called mix referencing, and basically what you do is compare your track sonics against an equally loudness matched reference track or tracks. For those of you that have read Mike Senior's Mixing Secrets for the Small Studio, he says this is the fastest way to get commercial results, and I would have to agree with him. So, it requires a little bit of a setup, but here I have a Deadmau5 Jaded remake that I made in about 15 minutes, and I'm just using this as an example. So this is what it sounds like. So yeah, and then the reference is the original, of course. And basically what this tutorial is about is having a one switch that flips between them really quickly so you can compare their sonics. So I have a Korg Nanokontrol here, and all I'm doing is just pushing a button. And you can hear the differences. I also have animal rights just for if you wanted more than one reference track. So I can just push another button. So anyways, enough of me blabbing. Here's how you set it up. I would first go to the mixer and the selected track and I have a peaking wave candy right here. You don't need that oscilloscope, but it's just nice to have. And then I have another wave candy set to LEQA, which is a little better than RMS for detecting loudness. It kind of compensates for the way the human ear works. So it's better to level match on the LEQA than peaking, because it has to do with intrinsic loudness. So I'm gonna first loudness match these the two Jaded tracks, which I think I'm pretty close already, but I'll just show you how it works. So I'm at about about 24 to 26. So it's flipped over to the original. So I'm definitely going to turn that up a little bit. And I'm just using free G. It's free gain, free amplitude, whatever you want to call it, volume. So 20. All right. Let's try 3 or 4. So I'm sitting about negative 25-ish, and mine is maybe a little more. Obviously mine isn't compressed, so the peaks are going to be a little higher, but I think we're about there. Alright, so that's pretty close. I'm not going to do it with the Wolfgang Gartner one, or Animal Rights, because it's the exact same process. So I have these level match, so to say, which you want to get them as close as you can, because even half of a decibel can, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? It'll bias you because louder is better, technically. That's how the ear works anyway. So Now, if I was just doing a remake, I could easily hear these subtle differences that he's using that I'm not, that I would change. Or if I had a different track, maybe in the same genre, or if I wanted the same low end, there's so many different ways that you can use mix referencing. But now I'll show you exactly how I set this up. So for the first two jadeds, what I did was link to controller, and you want the original set to inverted, so that when the button is not pushed, it's at 100%. And I did the opposite for the original. So you want just regular default input. So then when I push this button on my Korg Nanokontrol, they flip. And it's as simple as that. So one problem that I ran into, that maybe there's a solution that someone else knows, maybe you can do multiple links, but as you can see, I can't link this same one to that one. So I linked this to a mixer track right here, and I did the same thing, but with the mixer track. Just inverted the volume, and then used this one and put it to default input. So that's animal rights and my jaded, and this other button is the original jaded and my jaded. So I have two references right here. So fairly simple setup, but I think it can pay great dividends if you take the time to do this, especially if you're kind of looking to do this for a career or professionally. You have to do this basically. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. I have one more video coming out this week. I also want to say thank you for the subscribers. I have new ones somehow, even though I don't update too often. But like I've said before, I try to do more original stuff. I don't do the FL Studio basics, and because that stuff's already out there. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching.